Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wa salatu wa salam ala Sayyid al-Mursaleen, amma ba'd. So Nabi, say, Oh Allah,
Oh Allah,
make us of those who establish the salah properly.
make us of those who establish the
Right.
salah properly.
I mean, what do we need for salat? Number one,
Wudu.
wudu. Number two, facing the
Intention.
intention. Number two, facing the intention. Number two,
No.
facing the qibla. Number three, intention.
Intention.
Number four, then what do we do?
Allah.
Let me see.
Getting up.
Let me see. Stand up. We nearly finished. This is our second last lesson, so I want to make sure that your salah is good. Right, Allah. Face the qibla. Which way is the qibla? That's not the qibla. This way. This way, look. Okay, go on. Allah Akbar. Allah. Go on.
Allahu Akbar.
Right, then what do you say?
Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa tabaraka wa ta'ala.
Stand still. Stand up. Then what do we do?
We
After opening dua.
Fatiha.
Can you do any rak'ah without Fatiha? Behind the Imam, not behind the Imam. Loud prayers, quiet prayers. All of them need Fatiha. Otherwise,
Not accepted.
yes, salah is not accepted. طيب. After the salah, what do we do? After the Fatiha, what do we do?
Any surah that we know that's long.
Good. Does all of them have to be long? Which salah has to be long?
Fatiha.
Which salah has to be long?
Fatiha.
You mean Fajr?
Fajr.
Dhuhr long?
No. Medium.
Dhuhr long but quiet. Asr
And you have
short but quiet. Maghrib
Medium.
short but loud. Isha medium but loud. Okay? Fajr long, loud. Dhuhr long,
Quiet.
quiet. Asr short,
Quiet.
quiet. Maghrib short,
Loud.
Isha medium.
Loud.
Then, well done. Then we say Allah. Let me say Allahu Akbar. I'm going to ruku'.
Allahu Akbar.
Ruku'. Going to ruku'. Now, your ruku' means that your back has to be not straight. See, it fell down.
Now do it. That's because
See, look, yours is not straight either. Look, it fell down. Look. You have to make your back straight. That means you're
you
not
didn't put in the middle.
good. Right, that's straight. You have to grab your knees like that, like they're rocks, and you're picking up big rocks like that. Yeah. Now, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Subhana Rabbiyal.
Azim.
I was tricking you. Well done. Subhana Rabbiyal Azim 3 times. What's the other dua for ruku'?
Subhanahu Quddus Rabbul Malaika.
Good, well done. Yeah, we need to practice a couple more times and then I'll be good. Right, then we did after ruku', but before we move on to that, there is something very important that I need to teach you, which is, if you come, listen to me now, if you come to the jama'ah, to the masjid, the imam is already praying, and you join the imam, whilst the imam is standing, then you have caught that ruku', that rak'ah. If the imam is already standing, then you have caught that rak'ah. If the imam goes into ruku', are you listening? If the imam goes into ruku', you have still caught that rak'ah. So you don't need to pray that rak'ah again. So let me say, for example, you come to the masjid, it's Maghrib time. The imam is reciting loud. And he's standing. Then he goes down, he prays 1 rak'ah. He prays 2 rak'ah. Then he sits. Then he prays the 3rd rak'ah. Do you have to pray anything extra? No. Good. You walk into the masjid. The imam is in ruku'. Then you go into ruku' with him. Then he says, Sami Allahu liman hamida. Then you finish 1 rak'ah. Then 2 rak'ah. And then you're sitting down. Then after that, you pray a 3rd rak'ah. Do you have to do anything extra? Good, Muhammad. No. If you make ruku' with the imam, then you've got that rak'ah. You've got that 1. Then you don't have to do that 1 over again. Do you understand? Because I remember we went to the masjid once and you came with the imam and we both came and you did ruku' and you stood up to make 1 up afterwards. No. If you make ruku' with the imam, then you have got that rak'ah. If you come after the imam says Sami Allahu liman hamida, then you have to pray that rak'ah again. You have to pray that one again. So say for example you go to the masjid. The Imam said, Sami Allahu liman hamida. Then you say Allahu Akbar. Then you just started the prayer with him. Then he did sajda twice. Did you get that rak'ah?
No.
No. Well done, Muhammad. So that means you pray 2 with the Imam for Maghrib, and then you have to pray 1 extra afterwards. Right. After the ruku', you say Sami. What do you have to say? What does that mean? Sami Allahu liman hamida. You've forgotten? Right. Come, turn around. Sami' means Allah. Sami' listens. Allah is the name of Allah. Allah listened. Liman, man is you, whoever. Hamidahu, whoever praises him. Meaning, if you say thank you to Allah, Allah is listening. So what do we say next after Sami Allahu liman hamida? Rabbana wa lakal hamd. Meaning, oh Allah, thank you. See? So when you say Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, Allah is listening. When you say Sami Allahu liman hamida, Allah is listening. When you say Rabbana lakal hamd, Allah is listening. Good. Now, today's lesson is about sujood. So can you stand up, please? Let me see your ruku once again. That's not good enough. That's not good enough at all. Because look, if I put the there, look, it's gonna fall. See?
You moved it.
Get down a bit. That's it. Right, but your head's up. Okay, so your head has to be in line with your back. Right. Sami Allahu liman hamida. Say it. Sami Allahu liman. Come on. Rabbana lakal hamd. Now, after that, you should say another long one. Now stand up. Hamdan.
Hamdan kathiratan tayyiban mubarakan.
Beautiful. Excellent. Right. Then you're going to sujood. Now let me see your sujood. So stand up and go into sujood. Allahu Akbar. Right. Now, this is very important. Why? Because this is another part of your salah. If you don't get it correctly, then the salah is not valid. Now, the Prophet ﷺ said you have to do sajda on 7 things. I'm going to show you what they are. 1, hand. 2, hand. 1, knee. That's 3. Another knee. That's how many?
4.
1 toe.
5.
Other toe.
6.
Right. Your nose and your head, that counts as 1 because your face is 1 bone. How many bones are you doing sajda on?
7.
Right, let's count them again. Your face,
Face.
1.
Bone.
Hand,
Hand.
2, 3,
Hand.
4, 5, 6, 7. Nothing else should be touching the floor. So your arm shouldn't be touching the floor. The Prophet ﷺ said, don't make sajda like a dog. You know when a dog sits down, how does he sit down? Like that? Yeah, exactly. So the Prophet ﷺ said, don't do sajda like a dog. So now let me see your sajda again. Lift your hands up. Excellent. That's a very nice sajda.
Dogs do it like this.
Sometimes, but when they're down on the floor, the rest like that, isn't it? Yeah, and they stick the tongue out. Right, we're not trying to be like dogs. This is the whole point. So then you say, Subhana.
Rabbil A'la.
Beautiful. You can't believe it. You do it. What do you say when you go into sajda? Subhana Rabbiyal Azim. Azim?
A'la.
Azim?
A'la.
That's it. You say it 3 times. Subhana Rabbil A'la, Subhana Rabbil A'la, Subhana Rabbil A'la.
What do you mean 3 X or 3 letters? You mean 3
3
times?
times,
Or
yeah.
3 times.
You can say how many times you want. But if you say Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, then that's good. Right. So, are we allowed to touch your elbows on the floor when you're making sajda? Are we allowed to touch your knees when you're touching the floor when you're making sajda? Yes. What about your ears? Are your ears supposed to be touching the floor when you're making sajda? Is your chin supposed to be touching the floor? So what is supposed to be touching the floor? Count it for me.
Hand.
2,
Toe.
4,
Face.
5, 6. Huh? Wait.
Feet.
Wait a minute. Start again. No, face is 1. Sorry. Okay, let's start again. Face 1.
Face. Hand.
3,
Feet.
4, 5,
Toes.
6, 7. That's good. So we have 7. Now, making sajda is very, very important because the Prophet ﷺ said that he will recognize, he will realize the people from his ummah with those people who used to make sajda in the dunya. On Yawm al-Qiyamah, the Prophet ﷺ will recognize me and you, inshallah, because that we used to make sajda in the dunya. Right. Subhana Rabbiyal. Right. After you've done Sijda, you need to sit up. Now, you have a habit of sitting in the Tahiyyat position all the time. Can you show me how to sit up after Sijda? Good. What's the other way that you normally sit? No, the other way, like when you sit like that. Yeah, with your left bum on the floor and you're leaning on one side and the other left foot is coming underneath from your right hand. This is called tawarruk and this is good, but you should only do this in the final at-tahiyyat, and we're going to look at that tomorrow. Normally in salah you should be sitting like, let me see, with your feet folded up. Yes, with your legs folded up. You can do that. You can rest on your heels, yes. But it's better if you don't. There's a picture of it here. Look. This is how your feet should be. So one foot should be up and the other foot is the foot that you should be sitting on. You want to see if you can try and do that?
Left arm.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, so now, yeah. No. Sit properly. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Well done. Well done. You can do it. MashaAllah. Even I can't do that. Can you do that, Muhammad? Look, come here. So now, your right foot, the toes should be curling towards the Qibla. Sit properly. And your left foot, you should be sitting your bum on your left foot.
The reason why I'm not doing it that way.
It hurts a bit sometimes. It hurts me. Right. Your right hand, when you're sitting in between tahiyyat, between sajdas, your right hand has to be on your right thigh and your left hand has to be on your left thigh. And that's it. Now you have to sit in this position to make sure that your body is relaxed. You have to do that in all positions in salah, in ruku and sujood. So you can't go into sujood and go quickly. Remember what the Prophet ﷺ said about the man who was making sajda and ruku like a bird? What did he say about that?
Pet.
Yeah, it's not good. Right. So when you're in between sajdas, you sit like that. Sit again. Right. So sit down properly. Right. Okay. Face me. It's fine. Face me. Right. So that's it. Right hand. Right. Come on. Sit properly. That's it. Right hand on your right thigh. Left hand on your left thigh. When you're in between sajdas, if you can't do it, then don't worry. I want you to sit naturally. That's more important. So if you can't curl your toes towards the Qibla, that's okay. Right. Now sit back. Sit back a bit. No, sit back. Stay in the sitting position. This is called a tahiyyat position. Now, between sajdas, you should be saying, Rabbig firli. Say it.
Rabbig firli. Mommy says, Allahumma firli.
Yeah, you can say that as well. Say it then. Allahumma gfirli. Rabbig firli. Good. That is the end of today's lesson. We looked at sajda and what to do in between sajdas. And tomorrow is going to be our last lesson, inshallah. Oh Allah, make it from us that we pray salah properly. No, we're going to do something else after that. We're going to do seerah, inshallah, yeah?
I'm going to do seerah, not seerah.
هذا والله أعلم. صلى الله على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.